Welcome to the daily, the Daily Jing for Wednesday, December 27th. Here's the quote of the day: "Any man or woman who keeps working is not a failure. He may not be a great writer, but she applies the old-fashioned virtues of if she applies the old-fashioned virtues of hard, constant labor, he'll eventually make some kind of career for herself as a writer." Ray Bradbury. So let's look at the schedule. Sorry for the confusion yesterday with the view and dues. Um, they are now correct. Um, Let me just look at the Daily Jing for a minute. I put in this new line here of notes here, and I updated it yesterday 3 times. And 4 o'clock or almost 5 o'clock update had to do with the view and dues. The first one, 3.1, had the wrong assignment associated with it. It had last semester's assignment. So now if you go to D2L, to the content, to the view and dues, you'll see the correct one. So yesterday we started Resnick, and today we'll start Palmer. And remember that you need 2 discussion posts. You need an original one. You need to go in and start a new thread, and then you need to go and reply to someone else's thread. And I have let's go to the notes here. This is the link that I showed you a minute ago. Here in December 26th at 10:11, I put in a little view and do that describes how to do the discussions. So make sure that you start doing these. The familiar essay rough draft is due by Thursday, tomorrow, at 6 a.m. And then I'll be looking at your papers tomorrow. And let's just look at the assignment for a minute. Click on this link. So the theme here is people, you or another. So the familiar essay assignment is to examine a specific person, either yourself or another, that is living with some behavior or condition. Fear of flying, always being late, blah blah blah. And explore its meaning. Explore the consequences of this behavior for your person. Take the tools that the essayist gleaned from the class readings and the view and dues and create a written response to this action object. Okay, and in the view and dues here, let's just go to the view and dues for a minute. Here in the first one, I have a list of possible topics. I am, he or she is a person who has multiple tattoos, who snowboards, who skydives, who plays high-stake poker, whatever. And, the idea here is for you to examine some condition or problem and talk about it. Don't report on it as much as you kind of develop an idea about it, that you can tell a story, you can elaborate on, you can develop this problem and come up with a solution that's not exactly a solution. The idea is to look at the essays that we're reading, and those are the kind of the models for this. With Resnick, she's dealing with her uncle, and trying to find out who he is as this person who uses drugs. Um, so there's lots of questioning in this, sort of thing. The problem develops through a series of questions. You're trying to make knowledge about the problem or the condition. Okay? So the question of the day is when is the essay due? The first draft of the essay is due tomorrow morning by 6 a.m. And we're doing Palmer today. Make sure you read Palmer and tomorrow's essay too. Tomorrow's essay is Goldbach. And Goldbach is a powerful essay about rape, and it's almost devastating, to the reader, and obviously to the writer. But Goldbach is trying to figure out what this means to her. Okay, and make sure that you sorry. Make sure that you check back to the Daily Jing page to see if I've updated these notes. And I'll be in the discussion today on replying and so forth. Okay? All right, thanks. Bye.